Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and that's something I want to talk about for a minute. That's probably going to make some of my fans be a little bit disappointed, but that's okay. Alright, sit down Aries, if you can get in my lap, stay in my lap. A lot of people are asking me, am I going to Bodypower this year? Because I was there last year, and I met at least 50 of you guys and talked with all of you, and we got photos and stuff together. And I really do enjoy meeting my subscribers. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of this stuff that's happened in the last year has really left a bad taste in my mouth with the supplement industry. Just between all the lawsuits, the threats of lawsuits, I've had multiple supplement companies harass me, like actual CEOs of supplement companies harass me. The owner of Civation publicly got into a fight with me and made up all sorts of nonsense and bullshit and argued with me and insulted me publicly. And all around, just the events of the last year, even though I already have not been very big on the supplement industry, just the way that the industry itself and people high up in it have messed with me, I'm not real keen on going to an event that supports this industry. That basically just adds extra advertising for them. My videos, I'll be walking around with all their booths and things, and there are good people in the fitness industry, but there are a lot of scumbags. And when I'm at an event like that, I have to associate with both. And I don't want to get tied in to all of that. I don't want to be dependent upon that industry for what I do for my outreach. I want to do my own thing. And part of the reason I was going to go this year was to do the BPC championship, but I joined the BPU instead. So I'll be doing their championship in August. And a lot of people are saying, well, it's about the lane situation. Actually, not completely, in the sense that Lane is not going to be there. In fact, the rumor that's come through the grapevine to me is that Lane is banned. Now, I don't know if he's actually banned or not, but that's just what I've heard. But I know he said that he will not be attending the event, and it's not his choice. And me doing this is in no way being disrespectful to Nick Orton, the owner of Bodypower, because I have had conversations over him with the phone. Last time I checked, I was still invited to the event. And in fact, Mr. Orton tried to arbitrate an agreement between Lane Norton and I before any of that went to that court thing, and Lane actually backed out of the deal. So he will not even be attending the event, so it has nothing to do with that. Actually, if he had been there, I probably would have showed up just because of that. But the way I have to look at the event, guys, is I'm not a VIP person. I'm not there attending with some sort of sponsorship. Basically, for me to go there, it's train tickets for my wife and I, accommodations. I have to get a hotel for my wife and I, all the food, all the entry fees and everything else. End up spending quite a bit of money that could be used for other things. And it's basically me spending money just giving free advertising and support to an industry. Now, granted, my advertising might not mean a lot, but I do have the largest fitness-based YouTube channel in this country. And most of the people at the event are from this country. So I just feel like I'm giving free advertising and paying money to do it for an industry that has largely left a bad taste in my mouth, that is largely shit on me. And I'm at a point where I'm just not comfortable doing that. And again, that's no insult intended to Nick. And he actually, out of all the company owners out there who I've interacted with in this industry, he's been the only one who's been particularly polite to me. But it just is what it is, guys. And again, if any of you end up wanting to meet me and you're here in this country, I'm always at different meets and events. I mean, I've been at 2 powerlifting meets in the last 2 months. Any powerlifting meets that are nearby, I'm going to be at. Any of them I'm going to compete in, I'm going to be at. So I'll be at the British for the BPU this year, which is an international event. So a lot of guys are coming over from Scandinavia, because it's also the Scandinavian Championship is being combined with it. And next year I'll be doing at least 1 qualifier. I might do a second qualifier this year, and I'll announce that if I end up doing it at the last minute. There's another one down at Exeter this summer I might do, just my qualifying total looks a lot better going into the British, and I don't have that fiasco I had at this first meet. And then next year I will attend at least 3 meets. Maybe 4 that I will be competing in. It just depends on specifically where they're at, because I'll end up doing a qualifier, at least one qualifier. I'll do the British, I'll do the European next year, which I qualified for this year, but I don't want to travel that far. And then, depending upon where the Worlds is, if I get an invite to the Worlds, I might attend that also. So I'm around, and I do attend other federations events when they're nearby. Just like people were surprised I dropped in the other day into a meet and no one was expecting me to be there. So I am out there, guys. I'm in the community. I'm just not in the supplement world. Alright, guys, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.